Hi guys. Okay, so the videos seem to be really working out. I seem to be getting a good response and I'm feeling really magical today. Tuesdays are kind of like my magic day. Mars, I'm all about it, etc, etc, etc. You'll notice that once you start picking up on your patterns that there's strength in capitalizing upon them. What day do you feel most magical? What day do you feel more emotional, etc, etc, etc. So those are some magical tips. Now, today is a good day seeing how we're using Mars energy for breaking fears, being passionate, being determined, perseverance, etc., etc., etc. And as of lately, it's kind of been coming up with fears and etc. for me specifically. So a very simple spell that I'm doing is basically live fearlessly. And it works out perfectly because over the holidays, I ended up purchasing this perfume from my aunt, and it's actually called Live Fearlessly. So what do you imagine that I'm gonna do with this? This is what I'm going to do with this is basically I'm going to put some Mars energy in this so that every day when I spray this on me, I basically am going to bypass fears and kind of learn how to live more, I guess you could say more passionately, more courageously, versus being so kind of like overridden by my little phase of fears that I'm going through, which is okay. It's perfectly okay. Magic helps this stuff. The more that you're honest with yourself, the better it is, and the more that you can actually move into a position where you can bypass those things. So I'm doing Live Fearlessly. Now, also for me, so it's all about intentions. So for me, I actually have a pyramid. It's the I Am Pyramids. I think you guys all seen my videos on this, but it's I Am Fearless, I Am Fearless, basically. So what I did was I basically, part of my Terror Resonator Plus or XL or whatever it may be, it's a really cool tool. I did a review on it. I'm sure that everyone saw that. But basically, I take this and I put it on top of here, and what I did was I just put some tea lights in here. So basically it's attracting, or it's intaking this energy under pyramid energy. So it's basically making vortexes and just putting that energy into it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm taking 3. 3 is a really good number. I love the number 3. That's what I'm kind of feeling today. So taking 3 of them out and I'm putting them around the Terror XL. Okay, and so my Terror XL specifically for me, psychic protection. I'm big on that, as you guys know, and so that is anything and all things, any magic and everything that I'm doing will be enforced with that psychic protection. So red, da, 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 is the color of Mars. And so I got a red candle. And so as the candle burns, and I have some Mars water, so you can actually look up a little recipe for that. But basically it's about intention. It's about you kind of grasping what you want and however you want. It just so happened to be having an amazing thunderstorm and I was like, oh, I gotta have some of that water. It was on a Tuesday. I felt like it was a blessing from Mars, so I used Mars water. The perfume was, again, it was something that was attained, you know, weeks ago, and here I finally have a purpose for it. I just did my tea candles with some fearless energy and then a red candle for Mars and kind of transferring the energy. So I put both on the same platform. And as this burns down, the intent is that it's going to go into here. This Mars energy is going to go into here. But just to give it a little pizzazz, I basically put on a Mars, you know, little, I got this at Hot Topic. I think it was $5. So you can make anything an object of magic. That's the whole point of this. So, you know, boom, this took me like, it's something I've been thinking about, I guess you could say. I put more intent in my thinking process to it than actually putting it together. I light the candle, say my little prayer, and I'm good to go. I can basically use this perfume to, I am fearless. You know, I got it with the Mars energy. So again, it's about me identifying that that's something that's kind of been going on with me. So I have to be honest with myself. It's about, you know, just having that wisdom and saying, okay, that knowledge of where am I going to go to get this from? If I like the ocean, what can I do to really bring the ocean into a lot of my magic? If I like the elements, what can I really do to be bringing the elements of earth, fire, air, you know, water, into my magic, etc., etc., etc. So I know that you guys are always asking, okay, how can I do, you know, what more can I do with my magic, or how can I do magic? I don't want to mess it up, etc., etc. You're not going to mess it up. You're going to be perfect at it. It's perfect for you. So I hope that you guys are being as magical as I am today. And I hope that you guys are feeling good from the spell that you got going around for you. Don't worry, I'm consecrating the tools that will be for tomorrow's spell tonight, and those intentions are already set. So I look forward to explaining that to you tomorrow, and hopefully I feel this pizzazz, and I'm living fearlessly. All right, bye guys.